Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Killing that. What's this? It's, adornment. I engraved it.
Melt this blade and forge it again. That sword's for cutting.
So you're back. Was right, wasn't I?
Craft something for me. So long.
Respect, Witcher.
Drink last night too?
Ale to me.
Oh!
Witcher. Witcher, eh?
Interested in...
So long.
Interest.
What? So long.
Swords need thumping.
So you're back.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long.
Horses. Flower.
Foreigner, what's your step?
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alderfolk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Welcome.
What have you got? So long.
Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
I feel quite faint today.
They burn the prize of wheat and
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Greetings.
Oh, here it is. The apocalypse. Oh,
What's strange?
what's strange is you.
Last I checked. Got anything? Wouldn't mind a round or two of cards. Only need my hands for that.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
You'll look fucking amazing. On top of me.
Just a bit more. You revolt.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you support...
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't...
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon.
Triss and I found her and freed her.
That's a relief.
So?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped.
What do you know about this feud?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Watch where you're going, eh? Move on.
Damn it. Scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk. Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Dayrard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So theoretically, we could get in the way...
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere.
We'll get into the prison.
See?
One luck.
Thank you. What?
So do we. What now? Drinking on duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
For something unusual?
You can go at it here.
I'd give you a
My
discount
place.
for heroic deeds, but the madam... Well...
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Zoltan?
Get out!
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive...
Oh, these are terrible times.
Right. Didn't think of it. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way... Nice to...
I serve the eternal fire. You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's... Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Leave me be. Your breath. Oh, the stench of rotted teeth and vodka.
But I won't fail you with me now, sweetheart.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done? Wet clothes. Oh, joy. Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff. budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere. This'll come in handy. That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle. Reeks in here.
Intruders! Die, whore-licker! Get him from both sides!
How you like that silver?
Over here! Hard enough! Get out! Oh!
Show me what you got.
Degenerate!
What is this?
Margarita.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. The warden keeps them with him at all times.
Be right back.
I will kill you! Get him from both sides! I killed him! Yeah! Warlock! Get round this right! He killed him! Raise the barricade! Archers on the roof! All others to their stations! Know who you're fucking with? I want him alive! Alive! Yes! The barricades! Archers on the roof! All of the...
No, you're fucking with.
Killed him! Don't let him go! Intruder! Go back to hell! I want him alive! Alive! No!
Let's dance.
Let's do this quick. Quicker. Maybe painful. Watch out! Die! Die, Orson! Ha!
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whore sons.
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Hard shot. Need to find another way out.
Honor in the fatherland. No lollygagging. Blimey, there with a barrel of beer and a cup in my hand, and over me coffin sing this cheer.
I know something. You're a hero.
They are piss me trousers.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid.
They'll weigh their work.
Wouldn't be so sure. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave.
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us. We are saddened our dear Kira will not join in this endeavor, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. What is your decision? Will you join us?
As before, I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet.
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been outlawed throughout the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always being on the run.
Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalach, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Please. She's not his daughter at all. Thing I miss. Damn it! It's you!
You hear about me?
Hear about you? Of your
Like to hear?
One never tires of Dandelion's tales. Now, tell me how...
What do you have to drink that's good? A game of Gwent.
trouble?
Wonderful.
Looking for something unusual.
Devil's spore.
Rad a vidin novi, Brad. That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work.
Ah!
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You've barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puking set in.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. I absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages? Of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. One officially sentenced to death for...
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her. Once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's...
You plan to swim? With swords on your back?
You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he...
I'm off.
Good luck.
I thought you'd wish to see Krach.
What if I disappear again tomorrow?
Boring.
Good this time, like my mother did. I feel like I shouldn't see
You and Hjalmar. You should.
It's clearing up. Be easier to sneak on board after dark.
Fisherman, quite the adventure.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard-Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports. But have it your way. Let's go.
As always. Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time, huh?
So long.
Well, what is it? You stood to gain. That is why you saved.
Way back when? Did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me. But I think you'd consider that in itself.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep...
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Farewell.
Was it hard?
You
killing
no
that
respect
vermin?
for our customs. Not...
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason.
Think I'll join her.
Go.
For a son sure did bear a high price.
Quick, think our young beau will set off on another adventure?
I don't know.
Brand those swords.
Respect,
but I prefer my
Witcher.
trusty axe. And what else would crack?
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Show me what you got.
Come here!
Come, we should not stay here.
Dude, that's enough.
Wait. This one's really funny.
Come. Well, Geralt.
Mean and in...
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you... So, Clan Drummond will attack soon.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only...
Mean I didn't actually ruin...
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great... But why have...
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it...
The Mask of Urberus first. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting.
Where will I find it?
Today, you might up...
Fish...
So they call. None know how it... It's nothing personal.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's and take a sorceress.
Whole gaggle this.
A foreigner, yet carries himself proud.
Winds howling.
What's that supposed to mean?
Killed the giant, sure, but now just faffs about seducing the lasses.
He came to our isles. He saved us from the giant.
I was wrong about you, Richard.
It's true what they say. No cure for trouble like a witcher.
Don't cross our lad.